From Nashville, Tennessee, the country music capital of the world and home of the Air Castle of the South, it's time for the Marty Stuart Show, featuring Marty Stuart, the Rolls Royce of country singers, Miss Connie Smith, the old Tennessee slicker, Leroy Troy, along with all the fabulous superlatives, Cousin Kitty Bob, Handsome Harry Christian, the Apostle Paul Martin, plus Gary Carter on the steel guitar, and today's special guest, the Riders in the Sky. Join us now for 30 minutes of fun and great country music. I'm Eddie Stubbs. Now, how about a superlative welcome for our host? Here he is, Marty Stuart.
Thank you, Eddie Stubbs. Coming to you from the home of the Air Castle of the South. Talking about good old Nashville, Tennessee. How about it? Glad you could join us. Hello to all our friends up in the beautiful big timber country of Oregon. Ashland, Bend, Medford, Grants Pass. Here's to the lumberjacks. I lived on a farm out in Iowa. I pulled the corn and I worked in the hay. Got trapped by a girl, but I wiggled free. I heard the Oregon timber calling me. Will you tell me something, Mr. Lumberjack? Said 1 for forward and 3 for back, 2 for a stop or 4 for a grow. Boy, ask a whistle punk, I don't know. Well, I learned this fact from a logger named Ray. You don't cut timber on a windy day. Stay out of the woods when the moisture's low, or you ain't gonna live to collect your dough. Will you tell me something, Mr. Lumberjack? Is it 1 for forward, 3 for back, 2 for a stop, or 4 for a go? Boy, ask a whistle punk, I don't know. Well, you work in the woods from the morning till night. You laugh and sing and you cuss and fight. On Saturday night you go to Eugene. Eugene, you gotta go to Eugene. And on a Sunday morning your pockets are clean. Will you tell me something, Mr. Lumberjack? Said 1 for forward and 3 for back, 2 for a stop or 4 for a go. Well, I said, boy, ask a whistle punk, I don't know. Hello, Lumberjack. Yeah. Somebody say howdy. Howdy back to you, ladies and gentlemen. How about a hand for the world famous Riders in the Sky, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, Riders in the Sky.
Thank you, Marty.
Yes, sir, Ranger Doug.
We got a wonderful new album of inspirational tunes, and we are going to do the title song for you, The Land Beyond the Sun.
Riders in the Sky, ladies and gentlemen.
Every day the skies are blue, and the raisins with their tune. It's a way off in that land beyond the sun, where the cool clear waters flow, and the tumbleweeds don't blow. Gonna rest there when the last big roundup's done.
Al and me, we want to be there by sundown.
orchestra. When it's
Oh, welcome back, everybody. Hey, how about a hand for the famous Riders in the Sky?
Thank you, Marty. Great to be here. I'm so inspired to be here.
You are?
I'm inspired, and I put pen to paper to pay tribute to this fabulous orchestra.
Oh, do tell.
That
Do
works with
tell.
me here. Here's my poem. I sing of these superlatives, this fabuloso band that stands with Marty Stuart and lends their helping hands in sequined suits of splendor. Their talents likewise shine. I believe they just get better like a finely aging wine. Kenny's fingers wizardry, Paul's foundation tones, Harry's ever steady like a funky metronome. You want some vintage country? How about some rockabilly, a blues, a swing, a polka? They'll knock that sucker silly. Hiring these harmonious lads to bring his tunes to life is the best thing Stewart's done since he made Connie Smith his wife. So Marty, take that trail untrod, because they have got your back. These fabulous superlatives, these leaders of the pack.
Ladies and gentlemen, Too Slim. Come back this way with that microphone.
Yes, sir.
Since you mentioned Connie Smith,
Yes.
and you're in a talking mood, why don't you introduce Miss Connie Smith?
Well, let's bring out the fabulous, the Rolls Royce of country
That's her.
music, the great voice of the golden Midwest. Here she is, ladies and gentlemen, Connie Smith.
Yeah, and Too Slim's poem. Thank you, Slim. That was a beautiful poem. A beautiful poem.
Thank you. Don't build for me. No paper mansions that only stand until you're gone. You paint the nicest future of anyone I know. You always leave me holding on to pretty words that glow. You've built 1,000 mansions out of dreams that seem so strong, but they're always made of paper, not of stone. Don't build for me. No paper mansions that I can never call my own. For love can't live in paper mansions that only stand until you're gone. You've always been a dreamer, dear, and I'm a dreamer too. But I guess I've had too many of the kind that don't come true. So don't build me no mansions with paper walls so thin that only stand until you're gone again. Don't build for me no paper mansions that I can never call my own. For love can't live in paper mansions that only stand until you're gone.
Miss Connie Smith and Paper Mansions. Thank you, Constance. Well, here it is. Rambling Jack Elliott's account of the in-broad daylight shooting of President James A. Garfield at the train station in Washington. Mr. Garfield's been shot down, shot down, shot down. Mr. Garfield Garfield's been shot down low. Me and my brother was down by the depot when I heard the report of a pistol. My brother run out and he come back all excited, and I said, what was it? He said, it was the report of a pistol. Then he said, Mr. Garfield's been shot down, shot down, shot down. Mr. Garfield's been shot down low. Lord, 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 I knew that the president was supposed to be down at the depot that day. We just couldn't believe that he was shot, though. We ran over there, and there were so many folks around we couldn't see him. But some lady was standing there crying, and I said, what was it happened, ma'am? And she said, Mr. Garfield's been shot down, shot down, shot down. Mr. Garfield's been shot down low. Well, everybody kind of drifted off toward home. They looked like they felt about as bad as I did. But in a few weeks, I heard that the president was still alive, and I told my brother, I said, hey, let's get on that train and go up there to where he's laid up hurt and pay our respects. Well, when we got to his big house up there, I asked the fellow, I said, who was it that did it? Who was it that shot our president? And he said, his name was Charlie Ghetto. Charlie Ghetto done shot down a good man, good man. Charlie Ghetto done shot down a good man low. And I heard some fellow talking up there that had been in the house to see the president. So I kind of sidled up to him to listen to what he was telling. And he said that Miss Lucretia Garfield was always at his side in the heat of the day, fanning him when he was hot. He said, well, just that day the president said to Miss Lucretia, he said, Crete, honey, he called her Crete. He said, Crete, honey, if something worser was to happen to me, after a while, you get yourself a good man. And Miss Lucretia said, James, she called him James. She said, James, I won't hear to that now. I love you too much. But then the president said, you'll make some man a good wife, good wife, good wife. You'll make some man a good, good wife. Oh, don't pull in single harness all your life, good gal. Don't pull in single harness all your life. Yeah, don't pull in single harness all your life is what he said. Well, a few days later, I come back to where the president was resting. It seemed everybody was crying. The flag was halfway up the flagpole in front of the house. Everybody looked so sad. And I asked the soldier boy there, I said, is Mr. Garfield? Is Mr. Garfield? He said, yeah, he's gone. Gonna lay him in that cold, lonesome ground down low. Gonna lay him in that cold, lonesome ground. Well, they laid the president by that long, cold branch. Mr. Garfield was laid down low. Mr. Garfield been shot down, shot down, shot down. Mr. Garfield been shot down low. Mr. Garfield been shot down, shot down, shot down. Mr. Garfield been shot down low.
History lesson song there about our 20th president, Mr. Garfield. Thank you, Marty Stuart.
And speaking of good people, riders in the sky, here he is, the Sultan of Goodlettsville, the old Tennessee slicker, the most popular man in country music, Leroy Troy. Hello, Leroy.
I'm going back to Dixie, no more I'm going to wander. I'm going back to Dixie, can't stay here no longer. I miss a southern nation, my home and my relations. My heart's turned back to Dixie and I must go.
Beautiful, Leroy.
I'm going back to Dixie, I'm going back to Dixie. I'm going where the orange blossoms grow. I hear the children calling, I see sad tears falling. My heart's turned back to Dixie and I must go. and I worked up on the river. I said if I should ever leave here, I'd never come back, no never. But times have changed, the old man, his head is bending low. My heart's turned back to Dixie, and I must go.
Yeah, boy.
I'm going back to Dixie, I'm going back to Dixie. I'm going where the orange blossoms grow. I hear the children calling, I see the sad tears falling. My heart's turned back to Dixie, and I must go.
That's right.
I miss my hog and hominy, my pumpkin and red gravy. My appetite is fading, so says old Uncle Leroy. For if my friends forsake me, I pray the Lord to take me. My heart's turned back to Dixie, and I must go. I'm going back to Dixie, I'm going back to
Clap
Dixie.
along now.
I'm going where the orange blossoms grow.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I hear the children calling, I see the sad tears falling. My heart's turned back to Dixie, and I must go.
Yes, sir, Leroy.
Thanks a lot there, Leroy Troy. Going back to Dixie. Hymn time this week. Here's one that Marty and all the Superlatives had a hand in putting together. Waiting, watching, hoping.
I'm waiting and watching for the Lord to come again. Oh, I'm praying and hoping until my journey's in. While living down here from day to day, depending on the Lord to make a way. I'm waiting and a watching and a praying and a hoping for the Lord to come again. You know the judgment time is drawing nigh. When this old earth's gonna meet the sky. He's gonna call the ones that belong to him. Which side will you be on that day, my friend? Meanwhile, living here below, make your preparation, get ready to go. Don't know the day, 'cause don't know the hour. Don't matter if you're living with the Holy Ghost power. I'm waiting and watching for the Lord to come again. Oh, I'm praying and hoping until my journey's in. While living down here from day to day, depending on the Lord to make a way. I'm waiting and a watching and a praying and a hoping for the Lord to come again. I'm waiting and watching for the Lord to come again. Oh, I'm praying, I'm hoping until my journey's in. Ladies and gentlemen, while living down here from day to day, depending on the Lord to make a way. I'm waiting and a watching and a praying and a hoping for the Lord to come again. Well, I'm waiting and a watching and a praying and a hoping for the Lord to come again. Waiting, watching, praying, hoping.
Now, back to Marty Stuart and Riders in the Sky.
And how about a hand for Eddie Stubbs and the hat that the famous Riders in the Sky had made just for him? Ranger Doug, Woody Paul, Joey the Cowpoke King, you are truly one of the Superlatives' favorite bands. You guys are just steady. It never fails when the Riders in the Sky are there. How about a nice hand?
It's all yours, my friend.
Well, thank you. You know, Marty, anybody who's watched a Western movie or seen a TV show, if you look carefully, there's always a cook and a sidekick. Gotta be, it's in the union rules. We've had one for 34 years. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce to you our cook, our sidekick, Side Meat.
Oh, mighty fine, boy, mighty fine. I've been up there cooking. I'm doing the catering for the show now. Now, I cooked in every cow camp, from here to Kathmandu. I filled the plates of kings and queens and hungry buckaroos. I've sliced it, I've diced it, I've turned it on a spit. I roasted and toasted and boiled and poached and tenderized a bit. But do I use a recipe to fulfill my gourmet plan? No, because I have cooked near everything that's found in this here land. I've cooked everything, man. I've cooked everything, man. I made them cowfolks sing, man. I made that dinner bell ring, man. I got plenty more hash to sling, man. Hell, I cooked everything. Pork chop, field chop, steak, abalone, pizza, pasta, portobello, fried bologna, green beans, whole beans, lima beans, ratatouille, walleye, fried pie, coleslaw, crab louie, mashed potatoes, green tomatoes, okra, sour belly, macaroni, rigatoni, goulash, whoa, Nelly. I've cooked everything, man. I've cooked everything, man. I made them cowboys sing, man. I could use some oxygen, man. I got many more hair to sling, man. Hell, I've cooked everything. Let's go to the buffet. Spam, jam, chocolate mousse, berries, cherries, sausage, gravy, stuffed goose, roast beef, lettuce leaf, big BLTs, tacos, enchiladas, nachos, extra cheese, Vietlands, chitlins, baked Alaska flambe, hot nut, sheep gut, Cincinnati three-way. I've cooked everything, man. I've cooked everything, man. I made them cowboys sing, man. I made that dinner bell ring, man. I got plenty more hash to sling, man. Hell, I've cooked everything. One more. Cupcakes, crab cakes, milkshakes, parmesan, fruit punch, plate lunch, lunch meat if you want a sushi, fried rice, sweet and sour, body hour, coffee, toffee, iced tea, chocolate tower, pig's feet, mince meat, banana pudding, so sweet. Come on, boy, grab a fork, let's eat. He's cooked everything, man. He's cooked everything, man. I made them cowboys sing, man. I made that dinner bell ring, man. Is there any one thing that you never had cooked? Nope, I've cooked everything.